against ideology. Religion and science both fight against ideologies or idolatries. In science, it's called bias, in religion, idolatry. However, it might seem at first sight that they do it for different reasons. Science believes the universe is intrinsically random and meaningless and aimless, and therefore, if you look with some agenda in mind, you will just not see clearly and will end up deluding yourself. So science says all ideologies are equally worthless and the world has no structure, even as it tries to uncover more of that structure every day, okay? While religion believes that there is a meaning and there is an aim, but the meaning and aim is not created by us humans. The world has aim and meaning in itself. You just have to look at the data accumulated over millennia of experience. And if you look at the data, the aim and meaning is for life to grow and spread and basically make the whole universe alive. Religion basically says all man-made ideologies are equally worthless, but the universe itself does have a bias, and that bias is life itself. So there seems to be a fundamental difference here, right? Well, not really. If you look at what science does, not just what it says, then there's definitely a direction, there's a bias to science. Science is used to build technology, and technology is used to expand life outward. In other words, in practice, not in theory, but in practice, if there's one living example of humans following the Old Testament injunction to be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it, then science is it. In fact, it's no coincidence that science exploded at the same time as European colonial expansion. Can you think of a single major scientific discovery which was not used to help life multiply, filling the earth and subduing it? Scientific exploration and territorial expansion are basically synonymous. Why does science get so much funding? Why do China and the US compete in space, in AI, etc.? Even today, with SpaceX, which leverages a huge array of scientific knowledge, the goal is to become a multiplanetary species. Think about it. If humans end up spreading to other planets and other stars, they'll have to bring their whole ecosystem with them, starting with their gut, skin, and mouth microbiomes, plus plants and animals we grow for food or for producing oxygen, etc. Humans are basically just a vehicle for life to grow and spread across the universe, and science is the most powerful tool yet devised for this. Science has a profound built-in bias, and that is for terraforming the universe. In fact, Terra, our own planet itself in its current form, was terraformed by life in the first place in order to look like it does today. There was no oxygen in the atmosphere originally. The oceans were what today would be considered toxic waste. Science is just the latest episode in the journey for life in general to be fruitful, multiply, filling the universe and subduing it. And it's doing a spectacular job. So anyway, coming back to ideologies. At a fundamental level, religion and science both adhere to the same ideology of life. Science is just a bit in denial about it, okay, because it's a left-brain dominated effort, but I think that's temporary. Science will very soon, next couple of centuries I think, be incorporated back into religion, from where it originated in the first place. And speaking of denial, here's another thing that features very prominently in both science and religion. Heresy.